Hello everyone, Hector Mendoza here. Today I'm going to show you how to use Claude to automatically merge data from a reference Excel file into a blank template. If you follow these steps, you will see just how much time you can save on a daily basis. Let's get started. Copying and pasting data between complex Excel files is a time-consuming and painful manual process. By leveraging Claude AI, you can automate this data transfer accurately in seconds. Follow the instructions below to complete this task effortlessly. So I've prepared this document here and excuse me. Let me get this thing closer. So I'll prepare this document and it'll be on the description so you can follow this step by step. And then also additionally, what I did was I um I got another Word document, but this is going to be also in the descriptions. So, you know, it explains the importance of using this template. You actually have to use it if you're going to use exact contents. There'll be a link that you can click and go into um, Exactimate virus. So, um, and it explains what I'm also explaining. So let's get to it. So look how simple this is. Now remember, you'll have to follow my instructions and it explains everything what I'm going to give you in more detail. So I went in and typed all of this stuff instead of me saying it. I'm just going to show you. So actually at the end of the video, I'll even play the video where I'll talk about it. Okay, so watch how simple this is. So this is a file that you have to use in Xactimate whenever you're dealing with contents. Of course, you would change the insured. All this information has to be, filled out. Okay, so here you're gonna have to fill. Sometimes you're not gonna have all the information. You're gonna have to fill out as much as you can. And then here you'll see some pull downs of some rooms. So whenever you do copy and paste from a document, it's very time consuming. Especially some of the stuff we get is 400 or 500 or maybe even 2 or 3 thousand items that get damaged, and we're going to have to put it in this contents right sheet. So this is one of the documents. I'm not going to save it. So now here I went and asked Claude to give me a sample of some products from the internet. Claude went and I told it to follow this template that I have. It's just something what maybe an insured might give you, or somebody, a contractor, public adjuster, whatever, right? They might give you this. Some of it might not even be filled, some of it might. As previously stated, this could be a 5,000 item project. So regardless of how big it is, it really doesn't take Claude much to process this. So I'm going to go into Claude. Okay, and with the now you have to tell Claude instructions. Okay, you're gonna have to tell Claude what you want. So inside one of those documents, let me go in here and go to the area. Let me see. So here I'm going to tell Claude what to do. Okay, so I'm going to hit Control C, and you'll have this in the description. But here, let me say something. Official guidelines confirming. You use exact content. Okay, so now I'm gonna just copy and paste that. That's what I'm telling Claude to do, right? Now all I have to do is here. Let me move this things over. Okay, so if I go in, select this 2 items, just drag them in here. You see right here, make sure that both of them went in. because sometimes I've had in the past where only one of them went in. Maybe I didn't select it or whatever. So make sure you have those 2 items. Now all you have to do is click here. And I'm going to expand this for you. While this is doing, you're going to see some prompts. And it tells you what it's doing, you know. So if you just look there, then this is real time. This is not a lot of items. What takes it a while, it's not how many items, but you know, it has to read the description, what I'm telling it to do. Now you can tell it what you want, and now look, it's actually creating the Word document. And this is, what inventory data should I use for exact contents? Let me see. I'm just going to tell it. Let me see. I told it to just up, you know, the template that I just did. Okay, so okay, it's asking for the inventory. Here, let me see. This is the one. I don't know why it's asking me. So let's upload that. Normally, you just load both of them up and it does its thing. So let's see what it does. Okay, did you mean to upload this teaching sample? Yes, because this is just a you know, a template or an Excel file that I'm using for training purposes. It's not a real file, so, but yours is going to be real, and I've used a lot of real ones. Now, remember, these 2 files are not exactly the same. Sometimes you might have just 1 column, you might have 2 columns that might give you a price, that might not, that might give you a link to a website, that, you know, so every file is going to be different. In some cases, what you're going to get is a written one. Okay, so now Claude will get that written one, and it'll use that written one and do what we're doing right now. So Claude is, I like it. I've been using it for a while, and I like everything it does. You do have to supervise it. Now it's getting the last row, running the command, and then recalculating formulas in the field template. So it's doing the calculations based on the Excel file that we wanted to finally get. 1 second. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. So once it does its thing, then right here, you're going to see a download right at the end. So you could scroll up and down everything this thing was doing. At the end, you just hit download. Look to your right here. Okay, it says file download failed. So let's try it again. And now you see it downloading right here. You see? So then all you have to do is go right here to this folder. I happen to go into another one on my drive monitor, yeah, screens. So let's close it right here so you can see what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab this guy and click it there. Okay, so there's the file. Now let me show you what it did. Remember, this is the folder, excuse me, the file that is empty. This is the Excel file that I need that other one filled into. So if I click here, which is the file that I just downloaded, you'll notice that it did everything I wanted to. Here's the model numbers, brands, the description, then the quantities. the rooms, and if you notice, it kept the pull downs. So it did everything that it has, all the functions, all the formulas. So Xactimate needs that. So you got to make sure that everything is the same. Okay, so now all you have to do is just save it, and then you'll get the instructions on how to upload this into Xactimate. Hey guys, thank you for watching my video. Now I'm gonna after this I'll go ahead and talk about everything that we did, because there's more to it than that, but this gives you an idea, and if you like it, then you can just watch my video, and you'll save a bunch of hours. So we already talked about this first two paragraphs. Let's go ahead and start talking about the steps and prerequisites. Prerequisites: data source, product match teaching sample contains the data, blank template, XactContents Import Template, the target file. Tool: Claude 3.5 Sonnet or higher. Step 1. Upload both files. 1. Open a new chat in Claude. 2. Click the paperclip icon or drag and drop to upload your files. 3. Select and upload both product match teaching sample and XactContents Import Template. Step 2. Paste the matching prompt. Copy and paste the exact prompt below into Claude. This ensures Claude fills the data without altering your mandatory template structure. Prompt to copy: I have uploaded two files, product match teaching sample, the data source, and XactContents import template, the blank target file. Please match the products from the teaching sample and use them to fill out the blank rows in the import template. Critical rule: do not add, delete, or rename any columns in XactContents Import Template. Keep the exact column structure and formatting intact. Return the final field template as a downloadable file. Step 3. Download the final import file 1. Claude will read the product data and populate the template. 2. Look for the file container in Claude's response. 3. Click the download button on the XactContents Import Template file block. 4. Your file is now ready to be imported directly into XactContents. Now, so the next thing that I want to also explain is this Xactimate, you know, required specific template. So this is something that's kind of, important to know when you're doing this stuff. Xactimate requires this specific template. A third-party service selling conversion says it plainly. Only Excel spreadsheets formatted for XactContents can be submitted, and you need to download the correct XactContents Excel spreadsheet. A few reasons you can't just build your own from scratch. The import relies on exact structure. The file you uploaded is template version 4.3 with a fixed sheet layout, inventory plus pre-filled information sheets, specific header rows for insured claim number, adjuster policy number, and drop-down validation, state list, condition ratings like average, below average, above average, new. It has embedded macros VBA. Your file contains a VBA project bin. That's the automation Xactware built in to validate entries, manage the room grouping, and format data the way the importer expects. A plain spreadsheet you build yourself won't have this and likely won't import cleanly. Official guidance confirms the workflow. You use the XactContents Excel spreadsheet template to record lost or damaged contents items, which is then imported into an estimate, and Xactware explicitly tells users to download the template from within Xactimate Estimate XactContents Import Icon Download Template rather than create their own. Xactware help Xactware help. What you can customize: the content within the template, item descriptions, quantities, rooms, vendors, condition, etc. Just don't alter the sheet names, header rows, or column structure, or the import will likely fail or silently drop data. E.g., the import stops at the first blank row. so gaps in your data matter. If you're pulling data from a demand inventory or carrier PDF, like your sample workflow, the move is to map that source data into this template's exact columns, not build a parallel format, since Xactimate's importer is key to this structure. All right, so if you follow those instructions, you can have a product like this, and it's going to make it a lot easier. Remember, you'll have to fill in this stuff. This security risk is nothing, it's you can turn it off, but that's not what this video is about. So I hope you like this video, and remember, this is not just about contents. The reason I was showing this is because this is one of the things that us as adjusters have to do, and this saves a lot of times. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next video.